New Thought Media Network proudly presents Realizing Wholeness with Dr. Ali Benjamin. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Live on New Thought Media Network and YouTube.com. Now, let's join Dr. Ali in Realizing Wholeness.
Hello and good evening, and welcome to this time of prayer and meditation. I'm Ali Benjamin, and I don't know that I'm happy to be here, but there's a part of me that is. I did seriously think about not jumping on and doing my regular meditation, Realizing Wholeness. But I decided that I wanted to be a light, and I wanted to continue to remember what I know in my heart and my soul that I sometimes forget. And this week has been very challenging for many of us, especially here in the United States. But I know, because I have family in other countries, that they too have been focused in on the election of our upcoming president. And I know that the whole world has an interest in what is going on in the United States. And so, as a leader, a minister, I felt that I wanted to walk my talk and to offer a space to remember who we really are, and to remember that we have peace within us, and that when we look at the outside world, it's sometimes hard to remember who we are and access that deep inner peace. So I thought I would share some quotes, some prayers, and do a little meditation to help us find that sense of peace right where we are, right here and now. And so I'd love to know what's going on with you, and if you have any prayer requests. We at the Satya Center, who is sponsoring this broadcast, we have a team of prayer practitioners and counselors that can support you wherever you are. If you're feeling sad, or if you're experiencing joy, whatever it is, and you'd like some support with that, a place to talk or share or dream, we'd love to support you in that. So you can connect with us. Let me see if I have our website. Our email. You can connect with us at the Satya Center at gmail.com, and we would love to be your partner or your partners in believing and helping you find that light and that peace within you. So I was reminded today in my meditation that no one can take away our peace. Nothing in the phenomenal world can really take away our hope for joy, our hope for peace, and the experience we create within our lives, the lives that we create in general, that we create a space, whatever it is, even if it's a room, we create a place where we can access that peace within us. And I'm here in my special place, my sanctuary, my meditation room, and it truly is a place of peace. So I invite you to find that place within your home to become still and turn within and tune out the outside world and the news and the media, what's going on, because all of that can be a real distraction. And remember that you're not alone, that there are those in your life that share your vision and your dreams and the peace that you're seeking. And don't forget to include them. I know it can be hard to outreach, but it's worth it, because being with a friend or even having a phone call with a friend can make shifts in our minds, in our hearts, and start to awaken that gratitude and that love that we have within us that no one can take away. No election can interfere with that, as long as we remember that is. And turn within and find it and tune out from that which brings you upset or turmoil. So let's, I found this unity prayer for protection, and this has always been a very powerful prayer and a reminder that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And also the serenity prayer. And this is a beautiful prayer, and this is part of it. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And then there's the beautiful prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is offense, let me bring pardon. Where there is discord, let me bring union. Where there is error, let me bring truth. Where there is doubt, let me bring faith. Where there is despair, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, let me bring your light. Where there is sadness, let me bring joy. O Lord, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in the giving that one receives. It is in the self-forgetting that one finds. It is in the forgiving that one is forgiven. It is in dying that one awakens to eternal life. This prayer is a reminder for me that I'm always at choice as to what I bring into the world. And I think all of us are here to bring our particular flavor of our particular personality. And that reminder that I can choose to be the presence of peace, to be the presence of love and joy, to be the presence of loving kindness, takes me away from my own obsessive thoughts of what's going wrong or what didn't go my way. The reminder that I get to be who I want to be. And especially if we have family, I have my daughters close to me, my son, my granddaughters, and knowing that I can occupy that space of loving feminine energy, of light and support and comfort and encouragement. And that when I do it, it reminds me that this is who I want to be, rather than sometimes I can have a tendency to want to escape, be by myself, or be apart from people and sort of stew in my own unhappiness. I don't really want to do that, but I find myself doing that sometimes, and that's a habit too. And so simple prayers like these and reading inspiring books or sacred texts can help us to expand our vision, expand our capacity to really occupy the space and be the person that we truly want to be. A Course in Miracles says, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. And so remembering what is real, love is real. And all those things that come out of fear are unreal. And so when we can remember what is real and tune into that, truly occupy that space of love, that light that comes with the remembering of being the presence of love, then becomes the only thing that is real in our lives. And so reading these passages from A Course in Miracles is really helpful. So if you have the book, A Course in Miracles, or online, you can find inspiration. Another passage, in you is all of heaven. Every leaf that falls is given life in you. Each bird that ever sang will sing again in you. And every flower that ever bloomed has saved its perfume and its loveliness for you. I love this passage because it reminds me that everything that I've encountered throughout my life, all the hikes that I've taken and the vistas that I've beholden, all of the flowers and the beautiful oceans and the sunsets and the sunrises and the fragrance of the flowers, all of that lives in me, in my heart and in my memories. And those too are reminders of what's truly important and what can bring me back to center, to that place of peace. Another passage from A Course in Miracles. There is no darkness that the light of love will not dispel, unless it is concealed from love's beneficence. What is kept apart from love cannot share its healing power because it has been separated off and kept in darkness. This passage reminds me that the miracle of light is simply a perspective. It's an opportunity to turn towards that light. I think of Jesus turning the other cheek, and whenever I think of that movement of turning, I think of turning towards the light that is always there when we have the eyes to see. Another thing that is a helpful reminder is that when we're facing challenging times and struggles, like many of us are at the moment, we can remember the 3 refuges that Buddhism teaches us, the 3 gateways to true refuge. We can turn towards and occupy our awareness. We can tune out of the outer world and tune in to what we're aware of right here in the moment. That pure wakeful, alert state of presence. And when we occupy that place of presence, when we're truly present in this awareness of the now moment, we can find refuge from all of the craziness of our busy mind, of our opinions, of our judgments, and take that space of true belonging in the here and now, in that pure awareness of being love's presence. Another true refuge is truth, the truth of this moment, the truth of what is really happening, beyond the stories we tell ourselves and terrify ourselves with about what might happen or what shouldn't have happened. But true refuge in this moment, the reality of this now moment. When we're fully aware, when we're tuned in, we find a place of peace, and we don't have to go anywhere. And the third refuge is love. We take refuge in our relationships, those connections that we have with our loved ones that take us to a place far beyond our thoughts about what's wrong, our fears, our sadness, our hurts, our discontent. And we come to that place of Sangha, that place of community, that place of being in relationship with other people that brings us to the remembering that love is all that really matters, and that connection with love in another, that beautiful embrace when we see someone we haven't seen in a while, or we make a phone call and connect with someone that's been in our hearts or on our minds. And all of us can make that choice to outreach and take that refuge in love. And so there's Buddha, awareness, Dharma, truth, and Sangha, love. So Mother Teresa says that peace begins with a smile. So I invite you to join me with a smile and with closing your eyes as we do a little turning within, a little meditation. So as you close your outer eyes and you tune into that beautiful place that's right here, that place of peace and stillness and grounded presence that exists when we simply arrive and let go of any ideas of who we are as a person in the world, and we tune into that inner self that is beyond the personality, that is beyond the roles we play, beyond everything that we do, and we simply occupy that place of loving presence, the witnessing presence. Take a deep breath and relax your body and center yourself in love. And I offer this meditation, this prayer, this reminder of metta, a loving kindness meditation. That right here, may I be safe. May I be strong. May I be healthy and happy. And may I live with ease. May all beings be safe, be strong, be happy and healthy, and live with ease. May all of those that I don't agree with, that have a different vision for the future than I do, may they be strong, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. May all beings throughout all time and space be safe and strong, be happy and healthy, and live and love with ease. And just breathe into that, allowing that prayer, those words, those blessings to go out. To take a moment to remember that your wishes and your prayers make a difference in the lives, in the energy, in the vibration. That we can be a blessing by simply choosing positive thoughts, wishing others well. And when we come into the frequency or the energy of loving awareness, of loving kindness, we establish a consciousness that connects all people in this frequency of peace and love, kindness and light and love. We begin to feel and know and experience that change begins with me. Change begins in my mind and in my heart. And then my outer world reflects my inner knowing, my inner consciousness of peace and love, of acceptance and gratitude, kindness and joy. These things I remember to clear away the cobwebs of forgetfulness, to remember the truth that I can be a beacon of light. We can all be beacons of hope and peace and light. And we all bring that wherever we go. No matter what the circumstances, we can choose in each and every moment to be the light. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. So let us remember that we are casting a vision for the future, for the beautiful world that our hearts know is possible. Nothing and no one can take that away from us. That we choose to vision a bright future. We choose to find joy in our world. We choose to be loving kindness. That we can be here at the edge of our own sadness and breathe and soften and come to that edge and soften that sadness and possibly move into a place of peace. Whatever our edginess is, whatever our rough edges are, we can pause, we can soften, and we can remember that we are peace, that we are light and love and full of infinite possibilities and potentialities for a bright future that we imagine in our minds and in our hearts. And we cast that vision, we say the prayer, we hold all of this in hope and faith and trust that what is in our hearts that what is in our minds, that the vision that we see for our beautiful future is now set into motion, that it begins with us right now, and we set it free. And we follow that vision, that prayer, that knowing with action. We take action in our lives by being a living, moving, walking prayer on this planet. May peace begin right here within our hearts and within our minds. Take a breath and release. I speak this blessing on all beings. May we each remember that we are the presence of love. May we each remember to choose love and peace and light and joy wherever we go. May all beings without exception be free from what binds them. May all beings be free without exception to experience peace, love, health, light, and joy, now and always, in all ways. Thank you, Spirit of Life. I release this prayer, this meditation, this blessing with absolute knowing and conviction that it is done, that it is good and very good, now and always. Let us be the light together in the world as we move forward. And please, if I can support you or our prayer team can support you, message us at Satya Center on social media or email us at the Satya Center, SATYA, at Gmail. So peace and blessings to you right where you are. I love you. I wish you peace.